Enough is enough. We need to put an end to it. Flashy commercials, misleading claims, sweet-talking salespeople. That's not car business. That's robbing people in the broad daylight. For seniors, nothing is more painful than realizing they've spent their hard-earned retirement savings on a vehicle that lacks comfort, too complicated to operate, and doesn't offer any value. That's the ugly truth about the auto industry. That said, not all is lost. If you take time and do ample research, you can avoid falling into the trap. This video is another step in that direction, aimed at helping you with the best midsize SUVs for your golden years. Based on expert road tests, safety evaluations, comfort parameters, reliability records, ownership data, and real-world driving impressions, we created this list of 7 best midsize SUVs that are ideal for seniors offering excellent value for their money. Let's find out what we have out here. Number 7. Kia Sorento. The Kia Sorento continues to be one of the smartest midsize SUV choices for seniors who don't necessarily need a huge 3-row vehicle, but still want flexibility. It offers available seating for 6 or 7 passengers, while remaining much easier to maneuver than larger SUVs. It hits a sweet spot for older drivers, compact enough to park without stress, but spacious enough for grandchildren, luggage, or a Costco run. The doors open wide, the seat height is comfortable for getting in and out, and visibility is excellent thanks to its upright design. Inside, Kia keeps the controls refreshingly straightforward. The touchscreen responds quickly, physical buttons remain for essential climate functions, and the cabin feels far more upscale than its price suggests. Ride quality is another highlight. The suspension absorbs rough pavement without feeling floaty, making longer trips much less tiring. Road noise is also impressively low, allowing conversations without constantly raising your voice. Safety remains one of the Sorento's biggest strengths. Standard driver assistance features include forward collision avoidance, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assistance, adaptive cruise control on many trims, and rear cross-traffic alert. These technologies work quietly in the background instead of constantly overwhelming the driver with unnecessary alerts. For seniors wanting an affordable midsize SUV that balances comfort, practicality, and modern safety, the Sorento deserves serious consideration. Number 6. Hyundai Santa Fe. Santa Fe's boxy shape isn't just for style. It creates outstanding headroom, larger door openings, and a more upright seating position that many older drivers immediately appreciate. The driving position inspires confidence. You sit high enough to see traffic clearly without needing to climb into an oversized SUV. Large windows and thin roof pillars also reduce blind spots significantly. Hyundai's seats deserve special praise. They're supportive without being overly firm, making longer drives far less fatiguing. The cabin is exceptionally quiet, and the suspension handles broken pavement with impressive composure. Technology has also become much more senior-friendly. The displays are large and bright, voice commands work reliably, and Hyundai wisely retained physical controls for frequently used features. Another advantage is cargo space. The square rear opening makes loading walkers, folding chairs, golf clubs, or luggage much easier than in many competitors with sloping rooflines. Richard, a 71-year-old retired electrical contractor from Scottsdale, spent nearly 6 months comparing mid-size SUVs before purchasing the Santa Fe. His biggest concern was finding something that wouldn't aggravate his knee after replacement surgery. After a year of ownership, he says getting in and out feels completely natural. The elevated seating gives him far better visibility in traffic, and his wife especially loves how quiet the cabin remains during their weekend road trips. Looking back, Richard says, "Choosing the Santa Fe was one of the easiest car buying decisions he's ever made." Number 5. Toyota Highlander. The Highlander is designed to make everyday driving feel effortless. Steering is light, visibility is excellent, and the suspension delivers a smooth, predictable ride. Toyota's interior focuses on usability instead of flashy gimmicks. Controls are clearly labeled, the infotainment system is intuitive, and there's plenty of storage for phones, medications, sunglasses, and travel essentials. One area where the Highlander shines is long-distance comfort. The seats remain supportive and comfortable, even after several hours behind the wheel. Fuel economy is another significant advantage, especially with the available hybrid powertrain. Seniors living on fixed incomes make fewer trips to the gas station without sacrificing performance. Toyota Safety Sense continues to provide an excellent suite of driver assistance technologies, including pre-collision braking, lane tracing assist, adaptive cruise control, road sign recognition, and pedestrian detection. The Highlander's reputation for durability also helps reduce long-term ownership stress. Many owners routinely keep these SUVs well beyond 200,000 miles with proper maintenance. That's one reason it continues to rank among the highest-rated midsize SUVs for reliability and ownership satisfaction. And now, as we move to the final 4 SUVs, get ready for some of the most comfortable, easiest to drive, and highest-rated midsize SUVs currently sold in the country. Number 4. Honda Passport. The completely redesigned Honda Passport is a strong choice for seniors who want midsize dimensions, generous passenger space, and a commanding view of the road without stepping up to a bulky 3-row SUV. The Passport's upright shape creates wide door openings and abundant headroom. The seating position is elevated, but it does not feel absurdly high or awkward to enter. Once seated, drivers get a clear view over surrounding traffic, while the large windows help make lane changes less stressful. Honda also gives the Passport supportive front seats with power adjustment and lumbar support. Heated front seats are standard, which can be particularly welcome for drivers dealing with back stiffness during colder months. The naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6 produces 285 horsepower and works with a 10-speed automatic transmission. Unlike some smaller turbocharged engines, it delivers power in a smooth, predictable way. Standard all-wheel drive adds confidence on wet roads, gravel, and snow. Every Passport also includes Honda Sensing. Its features include adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow, collision mitigation braking, lane-keeping assistance, road departure mitigation, and traffic sign recognition. While its fuel economy isn't great, but for those who want comfort, visibility, simple V6 performance, and enormous cargo capacity, Honda Passport is difficult to dismiss. Number 3. Subaru Outback. The redesigned Subaru Outback finally looks more like a conventional SUV, but it preserves the qualities that have made it especially appealing to older drivers. Manageable proportions, excellent visibility, standard all-wheel drive, and comfortable access. The Outback's moderate seat height is a major advantage. You do not have to drop downward into it as you would in a sedan, yet you are not forced to haul yourself upward as you might in a truck-based SUV. That natural entry point can make a meaningful difference for anyone with stiff knees, limited hip movement, or recurring back discomfort. Subaru has also improved the infotainment experience. The new 12.1-inch touchscreen is quicker and more responsive than the system in the previous Outback. The cabin has a more upright layout, increased headroom, and a boxier cargo area that is easier to load. Subaru's EyeSight driver assistance system is standard. Depending on trim, available technology includes blind spot detection, rear cross-traffic alert, a surround view monitor, and an emergency system designed to respond when the driver becomes unresponsive. For most seniors, the standard 180 horsepower engine should be adequate. Those wanting stronger acceleration can choose an XT model with a 260 horsepower turbocharged engine. Either way, standard all-wheel drive provides reassuring traction without requiring the driver to activate it. Consider Carol and James, a retired couple from Oregon. They wanted an SUV for medical appointments, shopping trips, and regular visits to their grandchildren, but they hated the towering step-in height of several larger models. After buying an Outback, they quickly appreciated how naturally they could slide into the seats. Carol enjoys the clear, outward view, while James values the all-wheel drive confidence during Oregon's wet winters. Their favorite part is simple. Neither of them feels worn out after a long drive. The Outback is not the flashiest vehicle here, but it concentrates on comfort, visibility, traction, and day-to-day usability instead of burying the driver under pointless theatrics. Number 2. Toyota Crown Signia. Toyota Crown Signia is one of the most overlooked midsize SUVs around, and that is unfortunate. It combines the comfortable road manners of a premium car with the seating height, cargo flexibility, and visibility of a crossover. Toyota specifically designed its 25.8-inch hip point to provide an elevated view while supporting easy entry and exit. That makes the Crown Signia especially suitable for seniors who dislike both low sedans and excessively tall SUVs. Every model includes leather-trimmed seating, heated and ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and heated rear outboard seats. Physical controls remain available for frequently used functions, so changing the cabin temperature does not require digging through a maze of touchscreen menus. Its standard hybrid system produces 240 combined horsepower, and electronic all-wheel drive is included. Toyota estimates 38 miles per gallon combined, an excellent figure for a midsize SUV. The hybrid operates smoothly in traffic and can reduce the painful fuel bills associated with larger gasoline-only models. Ride quality is calm, and Toyota has added acoustic glass, insulation, and extensive body sealing to reduce unwanted noise. The result is a peaceful cabin where passengers can hold a conversation without fighting tire roar. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 is standard, bringing adaptive cruise control, lane tracing assistance, automatic emergency braking, road sign assistance, and proactive driving assistance. The Crown Signia does not offer a third row, but seniors who only need 5 seats may prefer its quieter, simpler layout. Number 1. Lexus RX. Taking the number 1 position is Lexus RX. It is not the cheapest SUV in this countdown, but it delivers the strongest overall combination of ride comfort, quietness, accessible seating, intuitive operation, and premium build quality. The RX feels engineered to reduce fatigue. Its suspension softens harsh pavement without making the SUV feel loose or unstable. The cabin remains remarkably quiet at highway speeds, and the front seats provide generous cushioning and support. Entry and exit are straightforward because the seats are positioned at a comfortable height and the doors open widely. Visibility is good, steering is light at parking speeds, and an available panoramic view monitor makes tight spaces less intimidating. The standard RX 350 offers a turbocharged gasoline engine, while the RX 350 Hybrid provides smoother operation and considerably better fuel economy. For many seniors, the RX 350 Hybrid is the sweet spot because it combines quiet performance, all-wheel drive, and fewer visits to the gas station. Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0 includes adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert, lane tracing assistance, road sign assistance, and a pre-collision system. The controls are also less frustrating than those in many German luxury SUVs. You get a large touchscreen, clear menus, wireless smartphone integration, and sensible steering wheel controls. The Lexus RX wins because it makes ordinary driving feel easy. It does not punish you with a harsh ride, drown you in road noise, or force you to wrestle with unnecessarily complicated systems. It simply delivers a calm and polished ownership experience. So, that completes our countdown of the 7 best midsize SUVs for seniors. Which model would you trust with your retirement dollars? Tell us in the comments. If you liked the video, give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more.